So, hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Disco Elysium. I tried to be checking out these things a little bit, wondering by myself that what would I want to be doing next, possibly, and so on and forth. If I don't want to be doing the thoughts, or things like that in there, which is, to be honest, quite likely. I do think that I want to be up in my empathy and maybe shivers a little bit more, and the visual calculus too, to be honest. I would like to have some more of the volition as well, considering I want to be quitting the drink and stuff like that. So that would be nice. But on the other hand, I am happy to have a little bit on the with the logic at least. It's nice to have a little bit of an extra at the very least. So I'm not certain. The problem is also that I don't know how high is it reasonable to get some of these skills, because it has been most of the time, at least as it has felt, that you succeed pretty well already with the skill of 7 or something. Skill of 4 is like 50-50 maybe with some of the more difficult ones, but on the other hand, when we progress further in the game, there's gonna be probably even more difficult ones. So in that sense, probably logical to also up some of the ones that you actually already have relatively high. But hey, at least I have some logicality. Might not still have been the best to put 2 points into there, but hey, I still wanted some. I was also looking a little bit into the fact of flashlight. Equip this to discover secret orbs in shady areas. I do kind of wonder when should I have it equipped. I guess I'll equip these two for the moment, because this looks a little bit, if you have it all the time when it's not even dark, it looks a little bit wrong. So I won't have it the full time with me, but then of course we have a huge amount of different sort of quests that we do need to do. Find money for rent and pay cartel cane. I do not have the 20 real yet, but I do have pretty close to 20 real. So that's okay. I do think that finding the fridge is the priority, so we shall go to the bookstore first, but we'll see what's gonna even happen this morning to begin with, because, well, we just woke up, it's a new morning. I would like to get this thing, but this is still even crapped anyway, so no matter how much fan is turned off, it doesn't really matter when. It's impossible for me to try such a thing. Oh yeah, I was also, after all, considering that maybe I should try to do the last one from here. Maybe I will actually get this reopened at some point, if possible. The Lonesome Long Way Home unfortunately does make it more difficult, but I could at least try it with a reasonable chance now. As in, I have the crack it on the knee like Burke bonus from the fact that I read the case files. So we can at least try, I guess. So, and then it's a white check, so I can retry it. We'll just see what exactly, or what will be the next time that we'll have a chance to retry these. Still wanted to at least have a little bit higher chance. Okay, let's try. Open the hidden compartment in the clipboard with the way that the Burke did it, with knee. It succeeded. How? Oh, it was exactly 10. Exactly. So, the two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off the slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, slide the drawer open. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. What's inside is the big question. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcards. Pick up the ticket stubs first. 2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles towards each other in the colored pencil drawing. The tickets permits access to a zoo in Revanchol East, and the aquarium costs extra. This lets you go there too. Fucking kill yourself, you asshole. I wonder, am I talking to myself with this? Pick up the card, nonetheless. Let's check the card. Tin fax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue. Smell it first, sure. It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored. Open it. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped. Round letters in a woman's hand. So probably R5. I was assuming that it's probably R5's card that we got from her. Probably. Visual calculus, easy success, yay! A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You are already reading. I wanted to write you a letter, so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please. Volition. But it will make me happy. Outside, you hear the wind howl. A sudden gale blows in from Martini's, flapping street signs and window blinds. Shivers, come outside. What? Far away and outside. The reeds hiss with desperation. Step outside. Okay, I'll take this outside then. If Shivers is saying that, I guess I should. Far away and outside, the reeds hiss with desperation. Okay. Interesting. Sure. Seems like an important thing, however. I wonder, would it be enough if I go outside in here? Check at least how it looks at from the balcony. The new morning, the new day. Well, it seems to be extremely rainy at the very least. Well, I wonder if Shivers would be now okay for me to read it. Pick up the card again now that you are outside. And same description for now. Yeah, open it. Yeah, oh, familiar handwriting, woman's writing, yeah, there is care. Okay, so Harry, I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. No, a merciful wind blows it from the bay of Revanchol. Shivers, why did you do this to me? You took away my guard. Oh, no. No, a merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revanchol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the guard slipping into it. Now that you're out, let go. Let go. God damn. I guess I should be letting it go because it's past. She's already left us. She wrote that to us a long time ago. So it would have been a memory. I don't wanna let it go though. Hold on to it, read the card, or freaking let it go like the Shivers want to, but I'm curious. I know that these are the reasons. The relationship with her, having failed everything basically with drinking and all that, is basically the reason that we are here, that we went to such desperation, but I guess I'm just the type of person who rather knows, and then you just need to try to work on it and try to get through the difficult things rather than just forget all about them. It's more important to keep those feelings and keep those memories rather than just throw them away, even if it would make your life easier. But hey, maybe that's the better way to live, that you would just throw them away. But I'm not that type of person, at least myself. So What was that? Reason covers your entire body. A feeling of gold. A persistent chill. I want to read it though, so badly. I can't draw it. Maybe some other time. Another playthrough I could think of listening to the shivers and volitions and everything that are saying that don't. Just goddamn person, don't do it. It's not good for you. Hold on to it. Read the goddamn freaking card. It started to become more dark even as a result. Your hands ache holding on to it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step on the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. Keep reading. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. Dot, dot, dot. And all of it is gone at this point. All of it has... It's a past that will never come back. No matter how much she said that she would always come back to it. Item lost. Damaged ledger. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on. I'll try to hold on. The what? There's nothing. Fall sideways. Okay, did we die? Alright. Disco Elysium. That, I presume. Okay.
There is nothing.
And then we would return from the very start.
Again.
Nothing.
Nothing, sad brother. No treachery, just blackout.
Just lie there, passed out.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness he's grasping for it, still trying to hold on to the great sorrow slipping in the water. Slimy.
No, I was cool. I'm cool.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow.
Alright.
Because it's always there.
White morning. Okay, a new thought. Where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Was that the ex something, who was indeed, who had written this letter to us long time ago?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
No, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape, its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Yeah, the beauty wasn't the problem. So my name appears to be Harry.
Your name is fuck all.
Doesn't mean anything, eh?
It certainly ain't Harry.
Then what is it?
Your name is passed out on the ground, tracked around by one of the other evil apes. They're taking you somewhere.
Ah, because I passed out there, so of course they would take me somewhere. Just lie there motionless. They're taking me somewhere.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. Something in you. And it's...
Okay. Our partner. And its glowing lights on the dashboard emerge out of nothingness. Where am I? In the upholster's cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuraki's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket, and the air is thick with leatherwork and heavy fuel oil. Gold water runs down your shin. Drink. Water. I thought that it probably is water. The lieutenant is extending a small canister to your mouth. Drink. Sure. I didn't need the healing, but thank you. The water is gold, silvery, the stuff of life itself, as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes, the darkness parts. Drink, he tilts the canister. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration. Let's drink some more. With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it. What happened? I should ask you the same. There was a call on the shortwave. Officer passed out in Martinez. He furrows his brow. I had a feeling it would be you. I'm glad I got here in time. I don't think you were really that far away. You were sleeping in the same place, right? How long was I out? I don't know. It could have been quite a while. He looks you in the eyes as if inspecting your mental state. Well, I came in contact with the burned out ruins of the past, Lieutenant. That does sometimes happen. He hands you the remains of your ledger. Ledger of failure and hatred. I found this next to you. He pauses. I'll tackle on for the rest of the day if you don't mind. My business is concluded anyway. Are you okay to go? Just nod. Good. The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your hands for skill bonuses. Find it under the tools section in your inventory. Though, like, we slept here, so I should have done that probably in a different time to look into that. Because I would have loved to know how his morning went. Was he just gone? Not even around then? Inland Empire Empathy and Less Authority. I like that actually. Where do I equip it? In these spots? Yep. Alrighty. That's cool. I like my Inland Empire and Empathy both. I don't care about Authority that much, so that's cool. Okay, so what's the thought we gained? White Mourning. -1 to Authority. Little guy gets further and further away. Temporary resource bonus. You see yourself from above. You're passed out on the blue tiles of the hostel room floor. Even from this distance you can see your eyelids flutter. At the mention of what? A great white object letting out its sweet smell like a lily of the valley. The little man's forgotten its name, but he still remembers the feeling. And look, he moves. The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling's best friend, a bottle of Commodore Red. He puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. Well, let's go to the bookstore. Good morning indeed to you too. Even though you just rescued me. He gives you a quick nod. Good morning to you too, Kim. Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. He points to the mess hall doors. They look rowdy. We should talk to them. Ah, okay, fine. But do we have to right away? Why do we need to talk to them? Everything points to the dockworkers union, the belt used for hanging him, the circumstances in Martinez, my preliminary information, which may of course all be wrong, but we still need to talk to them and it won't be easy. What do you mean by rowdy? I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here... ... Men who drink beer for breakfast. There's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for said policing. I think it is them. Are these the men Carter told us about yesterday? I completely forgot. He looks at his notes. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them, by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. Ooh. He crosses something out. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it. As in who exactly they were. There are so many of them, maybe we should call in reinforcements? That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Deserteurs Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay? Yep, let's roll. One more thing before we do. He glances at the booth again. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business. Good, a power move. Purposely concentrate on something else first. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder? They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I'll leave the choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me. Well, then I would like to choose the bookstore first, because we need to store the corpse anyways. That's kind of like an extremely important issue after all. Yes, sir. I like all of you people too, but I really... The corpse... Putting the corpse somewhere would be a very important factor in here. Just a little bit. So, hello. Are you the person I might be looking for?
Welcome to Crime, Romance and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
The clerk extends a greeting.
Be welcome. And please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Challenging success. A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny wish head trapped in an amber. A curious pendant you're wearing. Now your eyes mysteriously.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
She clutches the pendant and narrows her eyes as well. So, are you the owner of this store?
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched, as if to give it more penetration. She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work, though. I was told that there's a huge ridge in the building's cellar. Can you lead me there? A fridge? She fidgets with her pendant. No, I don't know anything about the fridge. Aren't you interested in books? She nods at the bookshelves. What if I want to buy a book? Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? She fiddles with her pendant, then waves her bony fingers directly at you. See those shelves there? Go, be drawn. So what types of books do you have? Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. She nudges her glasses. The shelves compel you, don't they? She's attempting to mentally direct you towards the shelves. She only wants you to buy the goods. She doesn't care about books. Do you even know what books you have for sale? She coughs. Truth be told, not really. My sister brings in most of the goods. I'm sure it's all very literary stuff with well-written prose. But you don't learn about the important things in life from fabricated stories. Where do you learn about the important things then? Hey, you person who doesn't care about your books. The truth is available if you just know where to look. And you have to open and free your mind to understand. She nods at you cryptically. Alright, I'll take a look then. She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved. So who's the little girl standing outside though? Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl? Yes, of course, at least from my knowledge. Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Not really yet. Why not? Was she not friendly enough? Were you not compelled to talk to her? To be honest, some kids have been kind of rude. I don't know, I just walk right in here instead. She lightens up. Oh yes, okay, that makes sense. It's Workington, yes. Do proofs our books, sir. Abolished child labor, dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. Well... The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. Yeah? Mind your own business, sir. Her posture becomes very rigid. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business. Denial is the way she copes with criticism. Yep, totally. Okay, sure, let's change the subject. The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then she nudges her glasses. Farewell for now, book peddler. But, I would need to go here though, I'm certain. You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Pleasance calls out from the counter. She's right. Those curtains give off some eerie vibes. Better not mess with it. Inland Empire is of that opinion. Examine the strange skates-like trinket. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bone, sticks and straw. Inside, a disturbed fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. Weird stuff. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you. What's so eerie about those curtains? Be wary of those mysterious ornaments from the Dark Isles. Dark Isles? What's going on? Do you realize what's out there upon the mist-shrouded islands of Ile de Fantôme in Seminise? Eerie pygmies and wild shamans practicing natural mysticism. Remote viewer division. Yes, I've sensed that. Well, my Inland Empire is strong, the highest skill, so I guess I've sensed that. Yeah, it's terrifying. They lurk in the tropical pale of Seminise, casting strange magics on everyone. Ignore the curtains or suffer the consequences. Shopkeeper, what's behind the curtains? Nothing. Why aren't you prosing the books? She fiddles with her pendant. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? You ought to. She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy some more books. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. But I was supposed to find a place with a fridge. Where is there supposed to be a fridge? I thought that there was supposed to be a goddamn fridge. Should probably also check this sometimes. Check out the fridge in the commercial building across the whirling. Is it then another site or something? Can that be the case? It's not this bookstore actually, but some other place. There's a lot of stuff to look in here too, but I would first want to try to find how to get the freaking... how to get to that fridge. I will open that curtain if I need to. Woman. I will. To be continued with Kira Rusha next time in Disco Elysium. See you all then.